Everybody put your goddamn phones down and pay attention to this fucking podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to Carol Worldwide, your favorite periodic podcast on local current events and satire, right?
It's been periodic.
It's been periodic.
Menopausal periodic.
Oh, no.
So I hear.
Oh, no.
It's
Randy,
weird that you're
no.
so into that in your 30s, like those kinds of jokes, but
I like older women.
okay. Okay, it's whatever your genre is, that's fine.
Gilfs.
The internet. Oh, boy. I don't know about that. I don't think that's a popular genre, but everyone needs work, and I think that you carrying that torch is very, like, you know, democratic of you, right? You got to spread out the interest.
Yeah, you do.
So that's good, Randy.
God bless Randy.
We realized during our unforced hiatus that we're at a crossroads. Would you say that's fair?
Yes, I would.
Because I think my general thesis, Facebook was good, and then it was bad, and then it was fun and bad, and now it's just boring and bad.
That is perfect. It is not what it used to be.
It's boring, right?
Yeah, people are getting thrown. I was in Facebook jail for 30 days for something stupid.
Yeah, and I would have deactivated my account if not for A, the podcast, and B, occasionally having to post something for work.
Me too.
And I in fact posted something on my personal account probably for the first time in 5 months or 4 months. Whenever my daughter was born, I had to do the obligatory. I had a child.
I remember thinking, "Wow, that's weird. Dennis is posting something."
Yeah, well,
I don't
because
really
I just
post much either. Though.
I just don't care. But I was just like, well, I should like commemorate this thing for my family. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it kind of sucks and not in a fun way, because the whole point was, when this crazy thing got put together, it was a dumpster fire, and it was
Always,
like you could warm yourself by the heat of other people's failures.
Mm-hmm. That's a great pastime.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
But now it's just
we're perfect.
Right.
It's very blasé, right? Maybe it's just because we're
What does that mean?
blasé. It's just like bleh.
I guess.
It's just like whatever. It's not like there's no pop.
There's no pop because administrators of groups are now putting the hammer down because
Their groups are getting torched.
their groups can get shut down by Facebook if they get reported too much.
Right. And
Recently, I heard that the Westminster community online, one of the last bastions of free-flowing thought and posting,
okay,
is
Elon.
under new management.
Really?
And they're now saying, we're not
It's
going
no longer the barber?
No, that's Westminster online community.
Oh, forgive me for making that huge mistake.
Yeah, Westminster community online was very popular. It had some negative. It had mostly positive, but now it's gone the way of like above and beyond, where it's just they're strictly
Really,
filtering.
because the last time I was on there, this must be a very recent update. There was still a lot of ugliness. Let's go Brandon and all that kind of.
Are you sure it was one? Because there's a million Westminster ones. Are you sure that's the brand
Yeah.
that you were
Hey,
on?
maybe I was on the barber site. I don't know.
It's possible.
Who's Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you really want me to tell the story?
How?
No. But I just, only a small subset of people would think something is funny because they don't want to say a bad word. Like, is that the joke? Like, it's not even a joke. It's like, just say the F word if you want to say the F word.
The big joke was the whole initial thing where the reporter was saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, listen, they're saying, let's go Brandon."
No, I understand that, but the continued thing is, it's like
It's code.
You can just
Yeah,
you can just put on your hat whatever you want. You don't have to be. We live in America, and for now, you don't have to be
For now.
cloak and dagger about it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
wait.
Hey, if Randy can find the clip, he can find how doom and gloom I was about all sorts of women's rights and stuff I think that was on air. That wasn't a personal conversation.
I think that, I don't know. You know what? That was a Slack feed thing.
That was a Slack feed thing?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I told you that this was going to happen.
Thanks for I told you sewing me about Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, let me mansplain to you Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, can you mansplain to me about what I'm going to do with my uterus moving forward,
Honey,
please?
princess, listen.
Well, it depends what state you're in. I'm very much looking forward to underground railroading women out of red states.
I can't wait. I will open up my cafe, my home, whatever, to women who want to come to Maryland.
What, you're going to perform these procedures?
No, but they're going to need a place to stay.
They're going to ban traveling out of state for this stuff. Right or wrong. These states will ban it.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm telling you what the next logical step is, because I'm not an idiot and I understand the law.
I'll open up my Airbnb, and it'll just be I'm going to visit beautiful downtown Westminster, Maryland. Maybe check out McDaniel College.
Have a special coffee.
Have a large coffee. Get a free abortion.
Well, this is a good segue, because did you say we had to decide if we're going to talk politics?
Randy won't let me.
No, I can't not let you. I just didn't think it was. I'm 1/3. You're an equal third. You're look at you. You're equal.
Even though I have a uterus, I'm an equal third.
Well, the men
now.
The men outnumber you. So
I think it depends on when you go to constitutional originalism, because we did add an amendment for women's suffrage, but traditionally we didn't mean that.
You know what? Maybe that's in danger too.
Well, we'd have to repeal the amendment. That's tough.
Well, I tried to add an amendment for women's suffering.
Oh.
That was a different thing.
That's just a constant in your household.
No, I just think, yeah, that is true. Man, I'll tell you what, and I can't even talking about abortion. Like, I made a comment saying, people are talking about abortion, and I can't even make a dad joke. And
why would you make a dad joke about abortion?
I didn't know. A general dad joke. Funny. That's what got me taken off of Facebook. That's what got me.
Oh.
While I'm in jail, I'm seeing people arguing about abortion. I think this is like the thing you never argue about. Politics, religion, abortion, and yet people are doing it, and I'm the one who can't talk, who's squelched. And I got told, no, you can't even talking about an abortion. You're a man, you got nothing to say about it. So like you're
canceled.
I've got to stop it before it even comes out. Like, I wish there was a word for that.
Maybe there's something in German.
I just personally don't think it's a good idea for us to talk politics, because it'll really put us on one side or the other of just how divisive everybody is.
You don't want us taking a position on politics.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Even though we probably have a good mix at this table of. I mean,
it's always strange seeing you in your red hat here, but like you do you at 30 years old.
And I do, because I'm very lonely.
Well, I mean,
that's very common with the red hats.
Why don't we have a Sherry's hot take on politics?
Stereotypes.
We could do that. I mean, if the two of you like that idea, then we can do it.
The two of us. Oh, because you are just out. You have opted out. You do not want to discuss anything.
He doesn't want the podcast.
No, I want to discuss nothing.
You don't want to discuss the current state of the Board of Education or the upcoming elections.
We can. I just don't follow it.
The fact that they're trying to remove pride flags from classrooms.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's a hill I'm going to die on.
And I agree with you on it. I understand that
you just took a position.
Well, we're not even really podcasting right now, are we? We're not officially podcasting right now.
Okay, so
this is meta.
You're just recording this for fun.
This is meta.
I understand that it's to make those kids feel welcome and included, but then the other side is saying don't force your beliefs down my throat or my kid's throat. That's the argument going on. Personally, why are you glaring at me? Personally, I see it as I don't really care. I don't care if it's a flag on the wall if my kid's in there. She doesn't care. My son wouldn't care.
But would you care?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It personally doesn't bother me at all.
It shouldn't bother you because it's a symbol of love
and
acceptance.
I have no soul. Like, nothing bothers me anywhere ever. So I'm not a good gauge.
Wait.
Other than salads and massages?
Yeah. Okay. If they put salads on the wall, then I'm going to get mad.
Okay.
Who do you think is pushing the massage agenda? It's mostly homosexuals.
It's the masseuses.
Yeah, it's big massage.
Big massage.
Big massage.
There's just this cabal of gay men waiting to rub you down.
Now, I think Randy seems a little more interested in that, actually.
I don't even want women rubbing me down. Just don't touch me. Just leave me alone.
I mean, I understand your massage is not misogynist. right?
Right.
You're
a misogynist.
No, you're a misogynist.
Yes.
You're anti-massage.
Yes, I am.
You hate massages.
That was a lovely play on words,
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Randy the misogynist.
Yep. I'm going to have to spell this out because people are going to listen to this and go, oh, I knew it. Okay.
Well, then maybe that should be the title. It should be misogynist.
Maybe. I thought we were going to call it the relaunch.
The relaunch?
Yes.
Misogynist relaunch?
All right. So what if we put Sherry in the corner in her with her Sherry's hot take, and that can be a segment. I also thought of another segment.
I just like stereotypes, but okay.
What do you think of this, Dennis?
It's kind of like it's the evolution of stereotypes.
I want to make Sherry work. So,
she doesn't really do much, so I think that's great.
Do you feel like I don't contribute enough? I'm
no.
sorry.
I think your segments are non-challenging. Like Sherry, make it cynical. Like a little girl found flowers and she was happy and skipped down the road. You could find something cynical about that.
Yeah,
Probably.
Sherry should actually do her hot take should be the opposite of her take.
Oh God.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was going to say, Sherry, find the bright side.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Like just today, I heard one of the mentally departed outside of Carroll Worldwide Towers screaming his head off. Complete nonsense.
Do you know how they identify?
No, I don't.
Their head off.
Their head off, excuse me. Or do you? Why would we call it a head?
I don't know.
Biased
Okay.
against other organs?
Yeah, let's not go there.
So it was definitely a guy, booming, deep voice, screaming his head off.
Okay.
He may have this person may have identified as a wall. I don't know. They were clearly crazy. Find the bright side.
Find the bright side.
Scream therapy.
Of someone on the street screaming their head off. Did you hear any words, or was it
No.
just like guttural?
It was guttural.
Well, is that because you had Carroll Worldwide Towers towering above them so you couldn't hear, or was it because there were no words coming out?
There may have been words, but I mean, I may as well have been listening to Cannibal Corpse or something. I just couldn't understand it.
I love your initial reaction with scream therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sure.
think he was just, instead of taking a knife and stabbing someone in the eye, he was,
But what if he was stabbing
Or stealing
someone
someone from at a basketball game, or hitting someone with a golden tractor crank.
yeah.
Or
He was just getting out his frustrations in the best way he knew how.
Yeah.
See, okay, there you
Because
go.
he doesn't have any access to health care.
Okay, all right, fine. You're allowed to go there on your segments.
but
Oh,
only
okay.
on her segments.
But otherwise, we're going to keep her in a little bit of a cage.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's just going to run wild.
This isn't Lou Reed's apartment. Stop.
Yeah, that's funny. If I try to put her in a cage, it's a problem. If Lou Reed does, she's like, make sure you lock it.
How many platinum records do you have?
A lot
Yes,
less
seriously.
than Lou Reed.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
does he have? Like 7? I have 7 less.
I don't know. But he's dead and you're not.
That's right.
So you could always eclipse him.
You've got that. And for the record, he never tried to put me in a cage. He just made me go fetch coffee.
But if he did want to put you in a cage.
It was the times.
Yeah, I would have considered it.
Times.
You don't know what I mean, like, you got to live through the era before you
I was
make
dressed. I was
judgment.
dressed in a rubber dress. I mean, what was I gonna do?
I mean, she was practically
You
pre-caged.
can't think for yourself?
I was going with the moment, and I absolutely can think for myself because that was my choice to put on that rubber dress.
And that's
No, I
when she
meant
decided
to
to
get a
open up a
cage.
coffee shop.
no one forced me to put on that rubber dress. No one told me what to do with my body. I put on the rubber dress.
I'm uncomfortable, Dennis.
Well, wait till you have the massage segment next.
Yeah, she's talking to me like I'm somebody who's trying to tell women what to do.
I mean, I don't know.
I think you would be woefully unsuccessful in your home trying to tell the women in your life what to do.
There's an art to it. It's called manipulation.
Do you,
Hello?
Do you think that
Hey, will
you're,
you
the
look what-
long-suffering Mrs. Goldstein and your poor precious daughter don't know when you're trying to manipulate them?
Sometimes you get worn down so much that you just go along with it.
Worn down by you?
Yes. Yes.
Just shut up and give him what he wants.
Yes.
He just wants to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Leave
Please.
him alone.
Please.
He just wants to watch Bridgerton. I heard he went to the Bridgerton Ball.
I did.
What's the Bridgerton Ball?
And my wife bowed to the queen.
That's awesome.
What's the Bridgerton Ball?
They have this thing in D.C. where it's like an immersive Bridgerton experience.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you got to dress up in Regent, like 1820s or so outfits.
Mm-hmm.
And we did. And we went there, and it was all very coordinated. It wasn't like a big social thing. It was like you went in, you had your little time where you can get like pictures taken. You can the queen comes out, you can bow to the queen. You can get drinks. There's a little like puzzle that you can solve that's in the little newspaper thingy that whatever Lady Whistledown
Lady
writes.
Whistledown? Oh.
Yeah. Then everybody moves to the ballroom, and you all stand around the ball, and they put on this little show where these two people swing from chandeliers and fall in love, and they do a little dramatic thing. And
Have you watched Bridgerton?
I did watch part of the second season so I could understand it.
Is it called the ballroom because they took your balls?
Very good. It's called the Conservatory.
I have no problem for or against Bridgerton, but that was just
No,
it
you're
was
right.
just hanging there.
There's nothing for men on this show
It was
at all.
It was a birthday gift. I
So-
think.
Yeah, it was.
No, there's props to you for taking her, but it sounds like it was kind of like Bridgerton Disney World. It's like you like
That's exactly it.
it's like
Yep. It's
Or
like
like-
the Disney stop.
right. It's like here's your attraction.
So
Yeah.
was it the actual actress that
No.
plays the queen? Oh, that's a bummer because
No.
she's phenomenal.
She looked like her though.
Did she?
Yeah.
She's a phenomenal actress.
This one was good too. I mean,
Oh,
she looked like she was very unimpressed with everybody.
Did you feel
that's what you
women's
do when you're
rights
queen.
going away when you entered the room because there's the 1820s?
Going away?
Yeah,
Well-
it was 1820s.
No kidding. I would say about 20% of the people there were lesbians.
Okay.
A lot of lesbian couples.
Okay, that's fine.
So, no, I don't think they had. In that show, the women don't necessarily have less rights. And
It's like an idealized 1820s.
so much as they don't have any rights and their property because their brother's trying to sell them off to some family.
I was on my phone most of the time when I was watching it. I really didn't.
There
pick
are
that up.
zero women's rights in
Really?
1820.
But
Well,
there's a queen who
We've
rules everything.
literally had the right to vote in this country for 100 years.
Has it been that long? What about driving? How long y'all been driving?
But Bridgerton's not necessarily historically accurate. I guess that was
No, not at all. It isn't at all because part of it is the racially. It's very, very integrated.
It's like a Hamilton kind of cast.
It is a Hamlet, but I mean,
It's very utopian.
Queen Charlotte was rumored to be a person of mixed race.
Was she?
Yes. Yeah.
Indubitably.
Yes.
Wait, is that so? That you went to the Bridgerton Ball?
Yeah.
Did you go someplace afterwards? Seems like
That's the funny part because
Okay.
we went to the Stanford Grill in Columbia, and I said let's just stay in our outfits, and we did, and we just sat down, and it was like a couple people came over like, you look great. Did you go to Bridgerton, et cetera, et cetera?
They didn't come over and say, "Are you going to prom?"
Well, yeah, because I mean we
Because
look
you're
so
so
young.
young.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
next level.
Like I would wear a tiara to prom.
Are you having your daughter's prom party at your house, or like the prom gathering for photos?
Yeah, yeah.
You should wear
Well,
your Bridgerton outfits to that.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's going to be at McDaniel, and I guess I could do that.
That would be, especially if your wife doesn't do it. That would be very powerful.
My outfit was minimal. It was a tailcoat and a vest.
So wait, there's pictures at McDaniel?
Yes.
Like there's a formal photo shoot?
it's informal. There aren't
We're
photographers,
talking about
but
prom now, not Bridgerton.
I know.
all the prom
Okay,
kids
I don't know.
converge, and they have like for the past several years. They all go to McDaniel, that one building. I don't know which one it is, but it looks like a courthouse. And they get on the steps, and they
Big Baker?
is it Baker Hall?
It's big. It's a cathedral. It's a church. Yeah.
Is that by the reflection pond?
Yes.
Okay,
Big-
there.
That's Big Baker.
That place.
Oh, okay.
I guess probably school is over for McDaniel by that point.
I think no, absolutely.
It's a Saturday, so it doesn't matter.
Maybe.
I don't-
Maybe.
I don't know, because I guess
That might-
college kids still have a few more weeks.
Yeah, because this is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So is that where the party bus is picking everybody up?
No, they're picking up at my house.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's got to be at my house.
Oh, okay. You know, there's going to be an extra special guest on your party bus.
Is it the Queen?
Well, close.
What? Who?
Sebastian.
Oh, your son?
My son.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
He's going to the prom.
Good. That makes me feel
He'll have
good.
he's a level head for this scenario.
Oh, yeah. Because he's a college freshman.
Well, compared to high school,
And he's
seniors.
done nothing bad this entire year, I'm sure.
Oh well, you know.
Although
whatever.
he did make the dean's list both semesters. So, toot toot.
he's doing, he's there doing what he's supposed to do.
It's a great bus. I was there when she picked it out. It's an executive type of limo bus.
Oh, okay.
Leather seats, got a sound system.
Now, do
all that
they
good
do they
stuff.
have like an official prom party that scoops everyone up afterwards, or is it
No.
So they don't do
No.
that anymore.
They just
So
apparently
everyone just goes their own separate ways and gets into trouble.
they're
Probably.
yeah, and they're not there long. Like she doesn't want to. Her and her friends don't want to stay very long.
Okay.
They just kind of want. They have the bus for like 6 hours. They're only going to use it for like 3.
The
and
bus?
Then, yeah.
So where are they going after? Where's the
I
after
think
party?
just home. There is no after party. They're
I
just
don't believe
dispersing.
that.
Like this is not a big event anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I remember when I was in school, we had a big after party.
It's like all night long party after school.
It's not going to happen.
Really?
Everybody's got different plans, yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not going to have an after party.
Well, if you wake up in the morning and my son is on your sofa, just send me a text.
Yeah, okay, but that's happened before. So
Okay.
it's not a problem.
My son's been on your sofa?
I think.
Okay. Sorry.
Random teenagers
Sorry.
in my house.
So I haven't seen you in a while, Randy. What's been up? You haven't been by to get your salted mocha.
Oh, well, I quit coffee again. That's why.
What do you mean you quit coffee?
I'm done with caffeine for a while.
Was it on your test?
What the do you mean you're done with coffee for a while?
I'm done with coffee for a while. I do that. I don't get into it. I'm done with coffee.
You don't want to get into it?
Yeah.
So there's a reason why you're done with coffee?
Yeah.
Something happened?
Yeah, why? What am I banned?
I mean, depending on the reason.
No, I'm off coffee for a while. So what happened was I thought I was having, you know how men deal with medical issues?
Yes, I do. I'm familiar with
They
that.
just don't.
Yes.
The short version is I thought I was having an 18-hour heart attack, and I spent the night in the hospital.
An 18-hour heart attack?
Yeah, so I'll try to make this short.
Oh
my
my God.
word.
I did have a cardiac event.
Okay.
So I was at
This is a barrel of laughs.
I went to go meet my son. It kind of is. It really is. Because
Okay.
I'm alive and I'm here and it's all good.
Okay.
I went to go meet my son for, he has at his fraternity a dad's weekend. In
Oh.
quotes. So I went down there to hang out with him and his fraternity friends. They got this big tent at this big club at this new place called The Hall in College Park. It's just
Okay.
like a big warehouse, and it was divided up into sections, and they had a DJ, and they had this big tented off area. Anyway, I go down for the day. We spent the day together. We go to a diner, and we get breakfast, and diners have those big cups of coffee, and I'm just like down in those, and then we go back to his house, and he's got those big Dunkin' Donut things of coffee, and I'm socially drinking and talking to the other
Socially
dads.
drinking coffee? Or-
Yeah, just until like cup after cup.
Okay, so he's got like a coffee problem.
I've got like probably half a gallon of coffee in me easily.
Did you meet any fun dads?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
There were some fun dads.
So you had someone to play with when you went down there. That's nice.
Yes, I did.
Any DILFs or GILFs?
Oh no females.
Well,
This was
granddads. GILF can go either way.
not that I wanted to F. No.
Okay, I'm just
Well, maybe one.
DILFs
But anyway.
and GILFs. I'm just asking.
Then I get to drinking with like my son and his friends, and I saw they had those buckets of vodka. You know the buckets.
Yes.
I
familiar.
get one and I just kill it, and then I get some more. Everything's free. It's all paid for. And I'm not feeling drunk at all. Oh my God, I just figured this whole thing out. I was so loaded on coffee, that's why I didn't feel drunk.
Yes, that's why
Okay.
that's why the caffeine and alcohol thing is dangerous. You ever drink Red Bull and vodka?
I love those, yeah.
Well, it's when you
Yeah,
drink too
that's
many of
dangerous.
them, it's like it evens out, but the caffeine crashes first. Like you are in fact drunk, you just don't feel as drunk. But when the caffeine crashes, you just feel like
Yeah,
crap.
I had all my wits about me and everything, but
well,
I mean,
you think you did.
I was
I don't think caffeine actually counteracts alcohol in terms of your BAC or anything.
I don't think
probably
so,
not.
no.
I don't know, but anyway, I'm drinking and drinking and drinking.
You're out of practice.
I'm drinking a lot, right?
And it's probably not the highest end stuff. I mean, it is a fraternity, right?
Probably not. Yeah.
No IPAs.
No IPAs. No beer at all. Just liquor.
Just straight vodka with no
Liquor.
chaser, no nothing.
There was something else they had with I forgot what it was called, but it was like this like minty vodka-y thing. Had a couple of those. I think I had
A mint
a
julep?
mule.
Moscow Mule.
That's bourbon.
Yeah. Mint julep season's over anyway.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
is.
one day
Yeah,
a year.
It's one day a year.
And I get home. I'm trying to make this quick.
So did you drive yourself home?
Yeah, and I was fine. And I was lucid. I'm talking to my family when I get home. I go to bed about 10:30. I wake up at 12 o'clock. My heart's pounding out of my chest, like as if I was in the middle of running a 5K. But I'm laying there, and it woke me up, and I'm pacing back and forth. It won't go away. So I lay in bed. I take deep breaths. I finally get back to sleep. I wake up. My heart's still pounding. The whole day, this is 12 o'clock. The whole day, every time I stand up, I pass out. I black out. I walk up a couple of steps. I'm winded.
So has your family picked up on this? At any
No,
point?
I've not told them anything.
So
I'm just I'm a
what
little
happens when
tired.
you're passing out? You're feeling you're gonna pass out. You sit back down. You're not collapsing in a heap.
I do, but I take a knee on the ground and like a superhero landing almost.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I gotta wait a minute, and then I can stand
So
up.
does are you such furniture they don't realize you're on the ground thrashing? It just
I wasn't thrashing. No, it was a Sunday, and my wife is out shopping. My daughter's in her room, on her phone or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm just doing my thing.
What's your dog
The
doing?
really dumb thing, my dog is sleeping. The really dumb thing I did was I was like, all right, if I'm having a heart attack, I'm going to try to lift some weights. And if I can overhead press this, I think I like 115 pounds on it or something. If I can overhead press this and survive, I'm not having a heart attack. That was my honest to God thought. So I lifted some weights and I thought, I'm still here.
Uh-huh.
I walk back upstairs. I
You
black out.
You can lift through it. That's like
Right.
a bodybuilder's form move.
And I thought I could walk on a treadmill and like blow it out, whatever it was. My heart rate was at like 170. Like it was crazy. Like that's an insane
Jesus Christ.
heart rate.
Okay, so you're like an hour 10 of this, and you're
An hour 10? No, I didn't do anything about it until 6 p.m. So it's 18 hours later.
So 18 hours in, your heart rate's been at 170-ish.
Yes.
And you're like still bargaining about how I'm going to beat this heart thing.
Right. So finally, I said to my daughter, I think something's really wrong with me. I'm going to go to Express Care. And she goes, oh my God, do you want me to go with you? Do you want me to drive you? And I said, no, just stay here. I don't want to bother you. And I'm driving at a red light. I text my wife.
Randy
you can ask her this.
not a good driver to begin with.
You can ask her this. I texted her, I think I'm having a heart attack. I'm going to the Express Care. Just keep shopping or whatever. I'll let you know what happens later.
So,
And she goes-
do you think Express Care is the right venue for a heart attack?
Well, I wanted to. They can do an EKG. I didn't know what to do. I thought if I go to the emergency room, I'm gonna be waiting for 3 hours. I'll be dead by the time
No,
they find me.
hearts where you get straight to the front of the line.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know I see people with like
This is-
arrows in their heads waiting.
This is a real public service episode.
It really is.
So wait, I go to Express Care. They get me right in. I get an EKG. The doctor comes running in, and I said, "Am I having an event?" She's like, "Oh, you're having an event." She goes, "You're either having a heart attack right now, or you just had one." And then she looks at the EKG some more, and she goes, "Have you ever been diagnosed with AFib?" And I said, "No, none of that." She goes, "Well, I'm going to have an ambulance come get you." And I said, "No, you're not. I'm going to drive myself. I'm okay." She says, "No, you need to go to the emergency room immediately, and an ambulance needs to take you." And I said, "I'm going to drive myself, please." And my wife's like, "I'm rushing over to see you. Where are you?" And I said, "Just keep shopping. I'm going to the ER. They want to send me there right now. They think I'm having a heart attack. I'll text you what's going on."
I'll drive through
my
it.
I didn't want her to stop shopping.
Just keep shopping.
I'm not making I'm not embellishing this at all.
Follow your
I
bliss.
know you're not.
Follow your bliss.
It sounds exactly like something a meathead would do.
Because I felt okay. Like I wasn't like screaming in pain, but I did feel like an elephant was stepping on my chest. Like I felt that pressure.
Just like a normal elephant on your chest day.
Yeah, it would have gone away at some point. So I go to the emergency room, and she's there waiting for me. I go in.
So you did
and you're
drive
right.
yourself?
Yes, and you're right. They whisked me right back. They put me in. They got blood. They got enzymes. They got all this stuff. And finally, a doctor comes in. He goes, "Get out of here! You're not having a heart attack." Well, thank God. What is it? She's like, "You're having an AFib episode. We're gonna get you out of it with some fluids." I said, "Are you saying I could have had a Gatorade and killed this?" And she's like, "Not exactly, but you're really dehydrated. That's what caused this." She goes, were you doing anything to cause dehydration? Were you drinking alcohol? I said, "I had a lot of alcohol and a lot of coffee in the last 24 hours and not a lot of water." And she goes, "Well, that's probably what triggered this." Anyway, they kept me overnight. They gave me fluids and one little pill that it was like, I don't know what it was.
Probably Viagra.
Maybe. It was exciting.
Yeah, I had a really interesting experience after that.
And then my everything was normal again.
So that was Randy's heart
That's
attack.
insane.
And
Okay.
that's why I quit coffee.
Okay.
Before you yell at me.
Well,
That's excusable.
I think that's like
I'll be back.
But coffee in moderation is not going to do that.
I'm not good
to
at
you.
moderation. I'm like, go for it or stay home.
Huh. So
Okay.
your son partied so hard he put you in the hospital.
No, I did.
But it was his party.
I know, but I out-partied. I had to outdo all of them.
But it was worth it then if you out-partied them all, right?
I don't know if I did or not. I just know that
Did any other cool dad convince their body it was having a heart attack? Probably not.
I didn't keep in touch with them. I don't know.
Oh. You
Yeah.
sure none of them want to watch Thor: Love and Thunder with you?
That would be so great.
be
Honestly,
sick.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I would do for my birthday.
When is it?
Your birthday's
brother-
over.
yeah,
My
we
birthday's
missed-
over,
missed-
yeah.
You could just declare a day, Randy Day.
It's Randy Day. Every day is Randy Day.
July 6th. It was July 6th it's
I'm
coming
like
out?
so many Marvel movies behind. Like this multiple kids thing, very bad for my pop culture.
Oh.
Tell me about it.
Parenthood.
At least in this stage.
How is the baby?
She's good. She's like very anti going to sleep, but she sleeps mostly okay when you get her there. She just screams in your face.
Oh,
She's like, "Nah." But them's the breaks.
I want to make a wife joke so bad.
no.
Screaming in your face. But I won't.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Randy.
Don't.
Hey, you know what that sounds like, Dennis?
What does it
Shut
sound
up.
like, Randy?
Trust me.
What's it sound like?
Oh, it sounds like you have a kid. That's what it sounds like.
Oh,
Good job.
you did it. You did it. You resisted the
Yay.
temptation. So wait, what's our podcast about now?
It's about nothing, Jerry.
Okay, it's about local.
We need
current
new
events,
sources. Of,
Local current events and satire.
yeah, and we got to find new sources because Facebook isn't it.
Facebook isn't cutting it.
Did you look on that neighborhood app?
Neighborhood app. You brought that up.
Yeah.
Yes. I will download that and check it out. You said there's good drama on there?
I mean, it's just funny stuff.
Wait, somebody did post one funny
I don't
thing.
know if there's like drama, but there's some people post some funny things.
Somebody posted on the Westminster community online. I do have one thing. He says, I boiled down the group to one post. And he bullet pointed, and this really covers every community group. It's either DoorDashers bitching about fast food workers bitching about DoorDash drivers and making minimum wage. Somebody's mad at Sonic. Somebody's crying because of fireworks. Somebody leaving random notes on neighbors' mailboxes. Someone's still mourning about Friendlies being gone. We respect that one.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
And someone crying about a random driver on 140. But I've seen them on also 97 and 27 and 32.
I've seen drivers everywhere. They're just prolific.
They
Yeah.
are.
Especially the bad ones.
Mm-hmm. So we've got Sherry's hot take and maybe like a neighborhood app thing.
We got to bring back Judge Dennis.
Judge Dennis is, well, I mean, we have to find some content for the judge to rule on.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of judges, everything is so divided in this country. Everything divides us. Did the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, is that dividing us somehow? Is the red for one and the left
I don't
for...
think so.
I think
so.
everyone's pretty anti her.
Yeah, I think
Except me. I'm very pro her.
Why?
I love her. Don't
Because
you talk
she-
bad about my Amber.
Because she poops beds.
Because she's intense and crazy. I love it.
That's what you look for in a woman?
No
You can
comment.
find me sometimes. I don't know.
No comment.
Yeah, I think she's kind of shown her true colors. She thought she was going to get away with
Mhm.
just saying, oh, look, this mean old man did this to me. And
But imagine loving someone so much that you defecate on their bed.
does that mean you love somebody?
It's my love language, if you must know.
Oh, defecating
Yeah.
on the bed sheets?
I think there are 5 love languages.
There are, well, is that the 6th
That's
then?
the 6th
oh,
one, yeah.
okay. Mm-hmm.
The brown one.
If you love me so much that you want to do disgusting things to my belongings and my property, you're locked in.
Okay.
Well, you
You're
know,
locked in for
whatever
life.
gets you through the night, Randy.
We could do a segment like Randy's Cardiac Corner.
No.
Maybe we should have like a Fitbit or something on screen so we have your heart rate during the pod.
Oh, yeah. We can always
I've
check
got
Randy's heart rate.
Yeah, we could do it during the pod.
What's it out right now? How you
Right now?
doing? Yeah.
Where are we at
Have
now?
you hydrated?
Oh, yeah. I'm at
Okay.
63.
Oh, that's
see,
great.
You're
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
That's great.
Yep.
What was your BP?
What?
Your blood pressure?
Oh, I can't tell that from this.
I mean, at the hospital.
Oh, it was normal. Oh, when it was like 100/10 or something when I was having that, because with the AFib lowers your blood pressure a lot, and it can cause you to have a clot, which can cause an embolism or a stroke, and I could be dead before I hit the ground. So I could have died.
Good thing you lifted weights instead of talking to an expert.
Well, I did my own research.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Did you go on any forums to find out what to do?
I did. I googled the hell out of it.
Googled it. Spent the entire day Googling
and nowhere
it.
did Google tell you. to
Am I
drink
having a
water?
heart attack?
All of Google's results said see a doctor immediately.
So maybe I typed this in wrong. Maybe I don't need to see
Exactly.
a doctor.
Well, I mean, anytime you Google like any kind of health concern anywhere, I mean, even if it's like, I think I twisted my ankle, the automatic response is just go ahead and get in the coffin.
Yeah. Well, what's the opposite of confirmation bias? I had that
Yeah.
because I was like, no, this says a heart attack, but I don't think so.
bias.
I don't think I'm gonna look it deeper.
Denial.
How is the long-suffering Mrs. Goldstein reacting to all this?
She was very worried until the doctor said, this is what it is. You have no sign of a heart attack.
Then she slapped you across your face.
No, she didn't. She was very grateful
Oh, was she?
that I remained in her life.
Wow. Well, this is taking
That's
an
the story I'm sticking to.
interesting turn. All right, so stay hydrated, friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have a top 10 or we don't know? This is meta.
This is meta. I have no top 10. I had no inspiration. I mean, I tried to, but
You didn't like my idea?
Let's
I liked your idea just fine, but I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Top 10 will be back next time. I promise.
All right.
Top 10 things I want to abort.
A very special
Red
Carol
hats.
Worldwide.
Very special.
That's it then.
All right.
I'm Dennis.
I'm Randy.
I'm Sherry.
See you later.